Abby here with ScrappinAbby, and I have kind of a different video for you ladies today. As I mentioned in my video where I talked about my PO box that I had just actually signed up for about a week or so ago now, I'm thinking. I had mentioned that I was going to, that was just one of the first steps into me moving forward with one of my crafty goals for this year. Now I do have quite a bit of commission work from people back home in Oregon. There's about 3 or 4 other states where people have reached out to me and asked me to use different items for them, and I'm more than happy to do that. That's probably my favorite type of craft, to be honest with you, is when I'm creating something custom and designed specifically for a person or a special event or something along those lines. So I do have an Etsy shop. I opened it like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. I think I listed one thing just to try it out, and I've pretty much neglected it. So I don't want to put these items that I want to sell in this particular lot on my Etsy shop because I kind of want to wait until I get a few more things made up ahead of time. But I'm also finishing up working on my website where I'm also going to have a store on there too. So this is just kind of a trial run to see if I like selling things like this that I already have pre-made, from whether it be a design team project or whether it be something I'm making and it's a tutorial or something like that that's not intended for a specific person, or if it's not for myself or my home. So I was going to let you ladies know that I'm going to be selling these 4 items together. I do have videos on each one. Like this whole set is one video with a tutorial, and this one also is a tutorial. And I'll be sure to put cards in the video up here somewhere, and then also link them both down in the description box below. So I'll show these to you up close. I won't go into a lot of detail as to how I made them, since I've already done some videos showing that to you. But these are like, basically I made these 3 with the idea of giving these to a friend, not necessarily somebody romantic, and I'll show you some of the tags on this one. But you of course could give these to anybody, and it doesn't have to be a Valentine. I mean, this doesn't say Happy Valentine's Day on it. You could give this kind of a thing to anybody at any time. And then this is the back side, which I left blank. So the envelopes for these 3 are actually in this project here. So I don't have, I'll check and see if I have envelopes for these. If I don't, I'm sorry, I'm not going to have any. I probably should have checked before I started the filming, but I used the envelopes for here. I'm sure I can find at least some white, not matching red, but I kind of bulk these up a little bit too. So I'll try to figure some out for you. So this is the first one here. And there's that. And then here's the second one I did. And this looks, I added this actually after I did the video, so I don't show that, but this is a little bit of that tissue paper, and I use my tiny attacher because I love putting little small clusters of staples in my projects. I just like how it looks. And then you can see all the different layers and textures here. This is a pocket on the front, and there are tags that do pull out. This one says miss you, and you can write on the back if you chose to. And then this one as well says love you. So this, it could be, like I said, it could be for a friend. I tell my best girlfriends that we tell each other that we love each other and that kind of thing. But you of course could use this for a parent, anything like that, husband, whatever, whatever your partner, whoever that may be. And then this is the back side of this one, and this is all plain as well, so you have some space to write. And then here's the third one. I think this one's really cute. I made that flower with some of that wire mesh, and this is a combination of products that I actually owned myself from Attribution. So, and then there is like a little cluster of the sequins up here, which I love those sequins, very, very cool. And then the back side again is blank, so you can write. So I'm kind of thinking that these 3 are probably more along the lines of a card or a note card that you would actually hand to somebody instead of mailing them, because I would worry about them getting smashed in the mail. So typically when I create these kinds of cards that are a little bit bigger, like A5, things like that, and it's got a lot of dimension on it, I end up actually shipping those like in a small priority box, unless I'm doing like a haul, or a swap, and then I have a bigger box anyway, because I worry about these kind of things going to the postal service. I mean, I think, we all know how that kind of works sometimes. And then here is the final item. This is an envelope kind of flip, and I call it this way because you're flipping it open. Kind of a card. You can call it whatever you want, kind of like a little mini, whatever you want to say. I do have a tutorial on how I made this one as well. And oops, just a moment here. I gotta pause my camera just for a quick second. Okay, ladies, I'm so sorry about that. I had a phone call coming in that I had to grab. So I think I left off right here showing you these 3 different little hearts that I fussy cut from that paper collection I used, added some of the crackle accents. I love that, and then put them on some fairly thin adhesive dots. They kind of popped off there a little bit, and this is some more of that the wire edged mesh ribbon that I used to make the flower on this project right here. And then here's this page. This is a gorgeous applique from ScrappinAbby. This are those lovely sequins I love. Now these are not thin like the ones I get from like the Dollar Tree or a few different online shops. These are a little bit thicker. They almost feel like one sequin is about 2 or 3 together, but it really is only one. So they're really, really good quality, I think. And then I just love how that page looks. And then I explain in the video where I'm showing you how I put this together, why I did each page. So I won't repeat all that information here. And there's the inside. Here are the 2 pockets on this side here, or excuse me, the pocket with the 2 tags that have little crocheted flowers to them. This, of course, does open. This is just a creative way. You can also use some of the mesh pieces that we get together, because I just cut these 2 individual pieces apart, put a little adhesive dot in the back. You can kind of see it right there, and I just made faux buttons. And then inside here, and you have all these little tags on the inside as well. And then you have a spot over here on this panel where this folds out. And then on the back side, I'll let you see the back all together. And there it is. And I didn't put anything on the back side purposely, because I really just liked having the idea of having this, oops, putting this the wrong way here, Abby. I really like how this feels when you're holding this in your hand, because I love the layers and the textures of crafting. That's one of my most favorite things. So when you're holding it like this, you can run your fingers down this and you kind of get the feel of that cotton lace trim that's right there. So I just really like that. All right, so I will, like I mentioned, I will go ahead and put link both of the videos, one for these 3 here and then this one here, in the description box below if you're interested in how I put them together, kind of watch the process tutorial and kind of my thought and design process on each. So what I'm going to be selling these for, I'm going to go ahead and sell these as a one bundle, since they kind of are like a collective kind of cohesive project together. So this is going to be, and I'm so sorry for my international ladies, for this particular one I'm only going to be able to do US residents only. Moving forward, when I do get my shop up on my website and everything, I will be shipping everywhere. But for this particular one, it's just going to be US only. So I'm so sorry to all my international ladies. Please forgive me. But I'm going to be shipping this whole set for $25, which includes shipping. So it's $25 shipped to whoever would like to purchase this. And like I said, you know, there's just a lot of detail and things that went into this one, and then actually all of them, but it's kind of like a lot of different supplies and things like that. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, so what I will do is I will, when I edit this video, I will insert a photo of the envelopes that I found to go with these, so it's only fair that you see what I found to put these in. But like I said, you can also just hand these to people. That's probably what, actually, that's what I would do if I was back home in Oregon and I was still around all my family and friends. I would have, you know, just taken this or maybe wrapped it in some tissue paper, something like that. So I will find something that is going to go with these 3. If you do want to put them in an envelope, that is your choice to do so. So how I'm going to do this, because I don't want to do it to where the first person who comments, because a lot of times some of my comments, for some reason, from a lot of my crafty friends here on YouTube who comment all the time on my videos, sometimes YouTube will shove it into comments held for review. I don't see those comments on my phone, which is where 98% of the notifications I look at, and then I sit down on my laptop to kind of reply to everybody. So I don't want somebody who actually commented first saying they wanted to purchase this, it gets shoved into the comments held for review tab, and then somebody else just out of the blue underneath doesn't get held for review. They say they want it. So I want to try to be really fair as possible. So what I think I'm going to do is, and I've bought other things like this from ladies on YouTube too, and it works out really well for them, is the first person to send me an email saying, you know, I'd like to purchase this, I guess I'll call it like a Valentine set or something like that. Just send me an email saying that I would like to purchase this set from you, Abby. Give me your PayPal information, and then I will send you the invoice via PayPal, and then we can go from there, and then I'll come back and edit the video to indicate that these are sold. So after you send me an email, if you want to come back and comment under the video saying, hey, I sent you an email, Abby, that's fine, because I will go check my email, and the first one that came in is the one I'm going to respond to first, and then kind of move down the line, just because I really want to keep this fair for everybody and all that. So if you were interested in any of these, of this whole bundle here, some projects made by myself at ScrappinAbby, please send me an email to scrappinabby@gmail.com. And my information is also in the description box below, but I will put it across the video here when I edit as well. And just let me know if you'd like to purchase this, and then I will wrap these goodies up and send them your way. So thanks so much for watching, ladies. Happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy crafting. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I forgot to tell you something, ladies, so I'm sorry, I want to come back on real quickly. So what I did is I went through some of the envelopes and things that I have, and I found these 3 here, which I thought would match really nicely versus having just a, you know, stark white one. But it has this really cool kind of label image on the front so you can address it, and I will show you that they do indeed fit. Matter of fact, I'll use the chunkiest one so you can see. Now, as I was saying, you'll have to kind of push the trims around here a little bit, but it does fit inside here. So as I was saying in the earlier part of the video, I don't know if I would try to send this to the U.S. Mail Postal Service just in this envelope alone. And this is not knocking the post office anyway at all, but you know, they have machines they have to go through. Sometimes things get smashed on top, so I would just be a little bit worried about this going through the regular mail. But if you wanted to just tuck this into an envelope to give to a coworker or friend you're going to hand them to, you can put like a really cute sticker on here to kind of keep it closed, and then you still have, you know, a pretty good space to write their name. So you can see how thick this one is, and that's the thickest one project I made. So I just wanted to let you ladies, I thought it would only be fair if I let you see the envelopes that I did find, so you know that I am going to be including some envelopes. And because this is kind of like a flip one, I don't really have an envelope for this, but I think I have like a little bit larger white one that I can kind of tuck this in, and you can write on if you want to do that. And then I'm also going to make sure that each one is wrapped with some tissue paper, just so it looks kind of cute when you open it, and it's a little bit protected too. So that's it, ladies, for real this time. I'm going to go ahead and get this video edited and uploaded on my channel, and I look forward to finding out if anybody wants to purchase this for $25 shipped US only from this girl here, ScrappinAbby. I'll see you next time. Bye.